What is up, YouTube? It's your boy KJ Revolve, and today we have Omni-Man versus Homelander, Invincible versus the Boys. Death battle, you know what I'm saying? Now, I know I'm already like 13, 12, 11 days late, you know what I'm saying? But I still, I gotta react to Death battle, you know what I'm saying? I might be late to the next Death battle too because of situations. But I know y'all want to see my reaction. I'm one of the main boys that be reacting to Death battle, and I think this is about to be a banger. Omni-Man versus a Homelander. This is, bro. They both do a lot of killing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's gonna win, but this shit's about to be crazy, man. Let's do this shit. And if you new, join KG Squad today, man. We in this bitch. And if you a kid, we in this bit.
Omni-Man.
Let's do this.
The Invincible.
But I'm going to skip the advertisement. Where's it at? Is this that? Wait. Right here. I'm going right here. Alright.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
No, it's Omni-Man. Had you go in there for a second, huh? Not really.
Omni-Man was such a fucking demon, bro. He was killing people left and fucking right, bro. The way that this shit went, you wouldn't even believe it go that way.
His name is in the title of the video.
Well, you might be forgiven for mistaking Nolan Grayson for his classic comic inspiration. He's even got that sexy mustache that he's not afraid to hide with terrible CGI. Born on the planet Viltrum, Nolan was sent to Earth to act as its superpowered alien defender and spread the enlightenment of his utopian homeworld.
And as his superhero alter ego Omni-Man, there was no one better suited to the task.
All this shit right here was so unexpected when Omni-Man did this.
He saved the world countless times, worked alongside the Guardians of the Globe, and even married and had a son, Mark.
Life couldn't be better until Mark inherited his dad's Viltrumite powers. That's when Mark found out that...
And Mark became such a fucking loser. Always getting his ass whooped. Man, I feel so bad for the shit that he went through, bro. This show was really invincible. I wonder when the season 2 coming out. Y'all let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know who y'all think gonna win between the two, you know what I'm saying?
That his dad was a stinking rat bastard liar.
Turns out, Viltrum wasn't exactly the peaceful utopia Nolan promised.
Peaceful in the sense that they culled half their population, murdering billions with their bare hands until only the strongest were left, united by a common purpose.
This Viltrumite empire then went on to conquer planet after planet in their home galaxy, murdering
Fucking Super Saiyans.
any who dared oppose them. So just scratch that whole peaceful part entirely.
And turns out Omni-Man was here to do that same thing to Earth. Sorry, Mark. Your dad's a dick.
Even worse, he's easily
killed
the
man
most
right there.
powerful being on the entire planet.
Imagine combining the raw power of a Kryptonian and the bloodlust of a Saiyan, and what you get is basically a Viltrumite.
Basically, I knew it, bro. That shit's crazy.
Due to their unique DNA, Viltrumites are composed of smart atoms that they can manipulate to achieve superhuman feats, like holding their breath for weeks on end by drawing more energy from the oxygen inside them.
Kinda reminds me of that whole bioelectric aura thing Superman has. That's basically how comic writers bullshit a sciencey explanation for his powers.
Except smart atoms make even less sense. How can a type of structure be designated by your DNA?
Sorry, y'all.
DNA is made of atoms. It's completely nonsensical biological hogwash that I cannot stand.
Uh-oh, comics fans. I'm calling this debunked. Viltrumites can fly, withstand near absolute zero temperatures, and even possess insane healing factors.
Ultra plot
You know,
armor.
stuff like getting punched through the stomach, having your guts ripped out, or having your face smashed up in a tomato soup. I don't mean to exaggerate, but Viltrumites in this series get fucked up and somehow survive.
However, too much trauma to the brain or heart can overtax their healing factors, and intense heat can be especially damaging.
Even the most powerful Viltrumites can be killed by extended baths in the spicy hot plasma of a star.
And because of their abilities, their inner ear vestibular system is far more sensitive than a regular human's. Intense sonic pressure will disrupt their fragile equilibrium and even prevent them from flying.
Though pushing themselves to their physical limits only ends up making them way stronger. And considering Nolan has been alive and planet conquering for thousands of years, he is easily one of the toughest Viltrumites around. Like, other aliens attacking him will literally splatter their bodies against him. But Mark didn't inherit everything from his dad.
'Cause
Despite his
didn't.
alien genes,
He's
Mark
half.
was raised as a human with our weak, pathetic human values like love and compassion and not brutally murdering the shit out of everyone you see like a maniac. Really made it difficult for Nolan to relate to his kid.
Such as when these aliens invaded Earth. Mark tried his best to minimize casualties and outsmart his numerically superior foes.
Nolan, meanwhile, tackled their leader through the portal back to their homeworld. Then spent
This shit right here was fucking devastating. I feel so bad for them aliens. Like, go back to your planet type shit. That shit was crazy.
time systematically annihilating their planet for
Let's kill
even daring to
everybody.
take Earth from him. Classic generational divide.
Annihilate is underselling it. Nolan flew so fast that his body lit their planet's atmosphere on fire, creating massive country-sized explosions,
That
with
shit's
his own
crazy.
body as the projectile.
Omni-Man has flown across galaxies in only a week, survived punching a hole through a planet, and even deflected a meteor the size of Texas.
Assuming that means the diameter of the meteor is equivalent to the distance from the top of the Panhandle to the Gulf of Mexico,
Imagine what Homelander can do.
that would make it 1,300 kilometers wide.
And weigh over 4.6 quintillion tons, moving at re-entry speeds of over 11,000 meters per second, and hit with enough energy to destroy the moon twice over.
So Omni-Man is strong enough to slaughter those who considered him an ally, the Guardians of the Globe, all to ensure as seamless a transition to the coming Viltrumite rule as possible.
Too bad for Nolan, it wouldn't be that easy, because he'd have to go through his son first.
Mark was
Sorry,
horrified
y'all.
by
Somebody
his
was
father's
texting me.
treachery, spurred on by the reveal that Nolan only viewed his mother as a pet, a disposable broodmare. Invincible fought Omni-Man to save the planet.
And that's when Mark's real Viltrumite training began. Get it? Training? Like the train?
Yes, we get it. It was a good pun.
That was a good punchline, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this shit right here, doing this to your own son, bro.
Jesus.
This man was a fucking monster.
But if anything, it was Omni-Man that learned a lesson about humanity that day.
He may have tried to turn Mark into a Viltrumite, but in reality, as Nolan fled Earth with tears in his eyes, Mark made his father human. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Life can be overwhelming, and many people are burned out without even knowing it.
Symptoms can include lack of motivation, feeling helpless or trapped, detachment,
Alright, I'm sorry,
fatigue, and
advertisement.
more.
Working on
With a therapist, Vought International, a multi-billion-dollar American conglomerate who
What is
games
this?
constantly, drowned Big
Oh
Blue
my-
Boy Scout he's
Alright, here we
marketed
go.
as,
shit's eagles.
and its leader, Homelander.
He's got the
Homelander.
looks, the charm, the Jesus, and most importantly, he's got the power to...
I know y'all gonna hate me for this, but I seen a little bit on YouTube about Homelander, but I haven't really watched it yet. But after this video, I might have to go really check it out. But I know Homelander is similar to Omni-Man and Superman and them, but I know this shit might be crazy still though.
to slaughter all of America's enemies at home and abroad.
Oh my.
This guy probably eats freedom and shits eagles.
But Homelander's squeaky clean corporate sheen is only skin deep.
I seen
Far from the big
I
blue
seen a little bit about Homelander. Don't get it wrong. Don't get me wrong, y'all.
Boy Scout he's marketed as, Homelander is probably the closest thing to Lucifer on Earth.
Remember Bad Future Biff from Back to the Future? Now give him superpowers and media training.
Vaught's official story is that Homelander was an alien who landed here as a baby, a tale we're all familiar with.
And one that's total bullshit. Homie was made in a lab with Vaught's proprietary super soldier serum, Compound V.
And he was a complete success.
Too much of a success. He was murdering rooms of terrified scientists before his umbilical cord was even cut.
Oh
In the
my
comics,
God.
Vought had to keep a remote-controlled hydrogen bomb strapped to him at all times because they had no idea what else could possibly kill him.
As he grew up, he was subjected to psychological conditioning to make him the greatest and most profitable hero of all time.
It wasn't long before he debuted as Homelander, the ultimate defender of the American dream.
Homelander possesses massively superhuman strength, speed, and durability. He can fly at hypersonic speeds, see through walls with X-ray vision, and detect a person's emotional state from just
Fucking Superman. It's fucking Superman, bro. They both Superman. Fucking.
the sound of their heartbeat.
But you know you're done for when he breaks out his heat vision, which is strong enough to slice through crowds of people or split airplanes in half.
Or
I'm gonna have to
screams
watch
so
that.
loud that it shatters the eardrums of anyone around him.
Those are innocent bystanders whose ears are exploding, by the way. Oh yeah, he totally botched this mission to stop a plane hijacking, so he forced each and everyone on board to die in the resulting crash so they wouldn't reveal his incompetence.
Well, Homelander's powers may be real, but his heroism is a charade. Though he plays his part well, he cares nothing for the peons he's forced to protect.
The only thing he treasures is, ironically, his public image. Turns out being raised as a lab experiment doesn't create a healthy person. But don't worry, he eventually cleaned up his act and started a totally 100% healthy sexual relationship with a fellow superhero who just happened to be an actual Nazi.
I gotta watch this shit, bro. This shit is ridiculous.
Speaking of sex, Wiz, you know how I'm always saying we should figure out how Superman and Lois get busy? Well, forget that, because Homelander proved that they can't when his ejaculation blew his partner to smithereens. Who proved
Yo, that's fucking crazy.
that?
Look, there's no way to sugarcoat this. Considering a human's load has much less mass than a shotgun pellet, it would have to be moving significantly faster to achieve the same kinetic energy. Over
That's fucking
1,500
crazy.
meters per second.
Yo, Homelander, I don't know, man. Based on all this research and shit like that, all this information, it seems like Homelander might be fucking up fucking Omni-Man, even sexually. No homo.
Or 4.5 times faster than sound.
That's right, Homelander can bust a nut faster than the speed of sound.
Faster than the speed of sound is crazy.
And everybody, ooh, kinda sucks for humanity that they made this dude the most powerful being on the planet and a psycho murderer.
That's no exaggeration. Stillwell even commented that Homelander has proven immune to every weapon known to mankind, no matter how powerful. Humanity literally lacks the ability to kill him.
That'd include nuclear weapons as powerful as the Tsar bomb, which exploded with the energy of 50 megatons of TNT.
Actually, it could have exploded with twice that, but the Soviets who created it were afraid it would irreversibly alter Earth's biosphere and end the world. That's right, we all almost died.
And that's the kind of shit Homelander can shrug off no problem. He's strong enough to throw a jet with one hand and fast enough to outspeed a C4 explosion.
Despite being an emotionally stunted man-child, Homelander is still surprisingly cunning and able to manipulate those around him.
Though it probably wasn't too smart to piss off the world's angriest limey, Billy Butcher. Yeah, turns out forcibly fathering a bastard son with someone else's wife is not a good idea.
Of note, as unjustifiable as it is, to Homelander, this gave him something he never had before. Some small measure of control over his own life.
Being born Vought's star pupil meant he was under their thumb from the day he was born. His superpowered son was the first thing that was truly his and might be his best option for a new beginning.
Oh my god.
Or not.
So I wonder if his son will kick his ass or some shit. I don't know.
This episode is
No.
sponsored by
High-speed data.
Apple.com.
No.
It's
Alright, y'all. Right now, who y'all think gonna win, bro? I don't know, man. I'm leaning close to the Homelander, but at the same time, Omni-Man is a beast too, man. But this shit about to get lit. I already know.
time
There's gonna be a lot of murdering.
for a death
All the
battle.
civilians gonna die. Rest in peace. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm for real.
Howdy, neighbor. Coco? It's warm. You know, Nolan, Homelander is
Imagine if these guys really bet though, for real.
more than just a superhero. It might be cynical to say this, but he's a brand. And it's very important to me that that brand means something. And if I'm playing second fiddle to some goddamn alien, what's really the point, right? What do you think, Debbie? Aw, she's shy. So, do we have an understanding? Get the fuck out of my country.
Ooh. This shit look kinda real.
I'm going to feed you your own heart. Shit. That was a great line.
Oh shit.
Country? Seriously? I
I'm not here for your country.
I feel like all that shit they doing right now is not doing no fucking damage to them. I ain't gonna do shit. Ooh.
Never been hit by someone your own size before?
Ooh.
You had to turn with a punch to reduce.
And again, I ain't gonna lie, Omni-Man do got a lot more experience fighting people that's like him. I don't think Omni-Man. I don't think Homelander ever fought somebody that's just like him. I'm gonna have to watch this shit for real.
Better.
Ooh. Got his ears, damn. Yep, see that coming.
What's the matter? Are you going to cry?
After I'm done with you, I'm gonna flashpoint to those shit son of yours! This one lost neighborhood! And every goddamn
Oh my God.
person you know!
It is. Oh my God.
Remember what I promised you. Now swallow.
Oh my God. Why? This shit is so gory. Hey man, if you below 18, don't watch this.
Merry Christmas.
Then again, I seen this shit coming, bro. Omni-Man is literally Superman and the fucking Super Saiyan at the same time. I feel like every time he gets beat up, he gets even stronger or some type shit like that. That shit's fucking crazy. I knew it. Homelander did not stand no fucking chance. But the sperm thing got me a little bit. Like, wait a second, what? But nah, man, he stood no chance.
Oh, Wiz, if there's a guy, it sure seems like he was working out some aggression there.
Despite Homelander's dominance within the world of the boys, he's a big fish in a small pond, relatively speaking. Homelander can move faster than sound, while Omni-Man can move faster than light. Homelander can survive a nuke, while Omni-Man can shatter the moon twice over.
To be fair, Homelander did have a couple of abilities Omni-Man didn't, like his heat vision.
And while Viltrumite healing factors have failed against continuous exposure to the heat of stars, that still took quite a bit of time, and there's no reason to think Homelander's heat vision was anywhere near that hot.
Hell, Nolan's tanked heat vision from the superhero Mean Supreme before, who can vaporize people in an instant.
Even if it was hot enough, Omni-Man's superior speed would cut him off before he could do any lasting damage. Similarly, despite being able to disrupt his equilibrium with his supersonic screaming, Homelander wasn't strong enough to capitalize on it in any meaningful way.
Plus, while Homelander is pretty devious when the situation calls for it, Omni-Man has been fighting and conquering worlds for thousands of years. He comes
Yeah, it's when the experience pops up. Look, but I literally just said that.
warrior culture based on fighting. Homelander, on the other hand, comes from a test tube and never had to push himself as a fighter because he was always so much stronger than everyone else.
And that's the key difference between them.
But guess who they not fucking up though? Look me in my eyes. Guess who they not fucking up? One Punch Man, stop playing.
One is a warrior, and the other is a bully. Homelander was never going to give up easy, but Omni-Man's skill, power, and Viltrumite heritage earned him the win.
When it comes to Superman knockoffs, Homelander had to eat his heart out.
The winner is Omni-Man.
Who up next? Who up next?
Death
Who up
Battle
next?
is back, and
Actually, I already know it's Magneto versus what's his name. That fight's gonna be fire, bro. I hope I make it. Hope I'm able to react to that fight, bro. But if y'all like this video, man, y'all make sure y'all smash that like button and join KG Squad today. I know I did a lot of talking, but it was good talking, you know what I'm saying? But without further ado, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I hope y'all have a great day.